Now, ladies and gentlemen, interesting effect to watch out for is in the upper left quadrant of the sky, where you can clearly see the star system of Astromel boiling away to the ultraviolet. Anyone here from Astromel? Well, it's too late to worry about whether you left the gas on at home now.
There he is, Marvin!
Marvin, hey kid, are we pleased to see you?
No, you're not. No one ever is.
Suit yourself.
No, really, Marvin, we are.
Quite.
Hanging around waiting for us all this time?
The first 10 million years were the worst, and the second 10 million, they were the worst too. The third 10 million I didn't enjoy at all. After that I went into competitive decline.
Poor old Marvin.
It's the people who made in this job that really let you down. The best conversation I had was over 14 million years ago.
Oh dear.
And that was with the coffee machine.
Hey Zaphod, come and have a look at some of these little star trolleys. Look at this baby, Zaphod. The Tangerine Star Buggy with black sunbusters.
Hey, get this number. Multi-cluster quark drive and Perspaplex running boards. This has got to be a Laszlo Lyricon custom job. Look at the infra-pink lizard emblem on the neutrino cowling.
Hey, yeah, I was passed by one of these mothers once out near the Axel Nebula. I was going flat out and this thing just strolled straight past me, the star drive hardly ticking over. Just incredible.
Too much.
And 10 seconds later it smashed straight into the third moon of Jacqueline Beta.
Hey, right?
But a great looking ship though. Looks like a fish, moves like a fish, steers like a cow.
No kidding.
No, wait a minute. That one there.
Hey, now that really is bad for the eyes.
It's so black you can hardly even make out its shape. Light just falls into it.
And feel this surface.
Yeah. Hey, you can't.
See, it's just totally frictionless. This must be one ace mother of a mover, right? I bet even the cigar lighter's on photon drive. Well, what do you reckon, Ford?
What, you mean stroll off with it? Do you think we should?
No.
Me neither.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We better shift soon. In a few seconds, the universe will end and all those Captain Creeps will come pouring down here to find their Bourgemobiles.
Zaphod?
Yeah?
How do we get into it?
Just don't spoil a beautiful idea, will you, Ford?
Perhaps the robot can figure something out.
Yeah. Hey, Marvin, come over here. We've got a job for you.
I won't enjoy it.
Yes, you will. There's a whole new life stretching out ahead of you.
Oh no, not another one.
Will you shut up and listen? This time there's gonna be excitement and adventure and really wild things.
Sounds awful.
Marvin, all I'm trying to say...
I suppose you want me to open this spaceship for you.
Marvin, just listen, will you? What?
I suppose you want me to open the spaceship for you.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you'd tell me rather than try and engage my enthusiasm, because I haven't got one. Abracadabra servo systems.
Login accepted. Now initializing depth charge computer system.
How do you do that, Marvin?
Didn't I tell you I've got a brain the size of a planet?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Zaphod, look at this. Look at the interior of this ship.
Hey, weird.
It's black. Everything in it is just totally black.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The sky is beginning to boil. Nature collapses into the screaming void. In 5 seconds' time, the universe itself will be at an end. See where the light of infinity bursts in upon us. But what's this? What's happening? Who's this? I don't believe it. A big hand, please, for the great prophet Zarkon.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm a terrible time. All sorts of things popping up at the last moment. Are we for time?
One of the major selling points of that wholly remarkable book, The Hitch Hiker's Guide to the Galaxy, apart from its relative cheapness and the fact that it has the words "Don't Panic" written in large friendly letters on the cover, is its compendious and occasionally accurate glossary. For instance, the statistics relating to the geosocial structure of the universe are deftly set out between pages 576,324 and 576,326. The simplistic style is partly explained by the fact that its editors, having to meet a publishing deadline, copied the information off the back of a packet of breakfast cereal, hastily embroidering it with a few footnotes in order to avoid prosecution under the incomprehensibly tortuous galactic copyright laws. It is interesting to note that a later and wilier editor sent the book backwards in time through a temporal warp and then successfully sued the breakfast cereal company for infringement of the same laws. Here is a sample, in both headings and footnotes. The universe. Some information to help you live in it. 1. Area. Infinite. As far as anyone can make out. 2. Imports. None. It is impossible to import things into an infinite area, there being no outside to import things in from. 3. Exports. None. See imports. 4. Rainfall. None. Rain cannot fall because in an infinite space there is no up for it to fall down from. 5. Population. None. It is known that there is an infinite number of worlds, but that not every one is inhabited. Therefore, there must be a finite number of inhabited worlds. Any finite number divided by infinity is as near to nothing as makes no odds, so if every planet in the universe has a population of 0, then the entire population of the universe must also be 0, and any people you may actually meet from time to time are merely the products of a deranged imagination. 6. Monetary units. None. In fact, there are 3 freely convertible currencies in the universe, but the Altarian dollar has recently collapsed, the Flanian pobble bead is only exchangeable for other Flanian pobble beads, and the Triganic pew doesn't really count as money. Its exchange rate of 6 ningies to 1 pew is simple, but since a ningie is a triangular rubber coin 6,800 miles along each side, no one has ever collected enough to own 1 pew. Ningies are not negotiable currency since the galactic banks refuse to deal in fiddling small change. From this basic premise, it is very simple to prove that the galactic banks are also the products of a deranged imagination. 7. Sex. None. Well, actually, there is an awful lot of this, largely because of the total lack of money, trade, banks, rainfall, or anything else that might keep all the non-existent people of the universe occupied. However, it is not worth embarking on a discussion of it now, because it really is terribly complicated. For further information, see chapters 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21 to 84 inclusive, and most of the rest of the book. It is largely on account of passages like this that the book of the Hitch Hiker's Guide to the Galaxy is being revised by Ford Prefect and Arthur Dent. Unfortunately, they are being presented with too many distractions to be able to settle down to do any solid research. Not only does Arthur Dent still have to find the question to the ultimate answer of life, the universe, and everything, but the new stolen spaceship is actually Disaster Area's stunt ship, which will soon be plunging into the sun of Kakrafun Kappa. It is also currently behaving rather like this.